Very good morning, Dirtfish Rally friends. It's Saturday morning here in the Sector Rally Finland. We've come to the west of Jyväskylä. In fact, we've come to the west of Jämsä, heading towards Tampere for the opening stage, round about an hour and a half's drive. And look at this, the weather has, well, it's basically continued on from the final stage last night. Harju was remarkably wet. It looks like we're in for a wet morning's loop of stages. We might be lucky and get some drier weather this afternoon. But what do these boys have in front of them today? Well, they've got 8 stages, 160 kilometres. That's substantially longer than yesterday. We had 100 kilometres yesterday. Now, take a look at this. Last time we saw these two, poor Pierre-Louis Loubet and Nico Gilsol, well, this rear left of the car was in bits, wasn't it? What a job the M Sport mechanics and engineers have done in rebuilding this car. It almost looks new. Little bit of gaffer tape in places, a few little scratches, but nothing really to be concerned about. Let's go and have a quick word with Pierre-Louis Loubet. Poor old Nico, he's got to be staying out in the rain. Where's your hat? You need a hat on in this weather. Your head gets a little bit cold and a little bit wet. Let's have a word. Great to see you back this morning. We were a bit concerned. Engineers, the mechanics, they worked really hard to rebuild your car.
They did a really fantastic job to be able to rebuild the rear. Very happy about that. Thanks to them again. They did some fantastic job all the time. So yeah, we will for sure. It was a big disappointment yesterday, but it's part of rally.
It's part of being here in these conditions, learning these conditions. What are you expecting this morning, Pierre-Louis? Because it has been quite wet overnight.
Yeah, on our side, honestly, we try to go through. That will be just to take experience of the stages and everything, and yeah, to take a standard resume, I would say, because anyway, with this condition, really easy to do big mistake, and there is nothing to play. So let's see how the road will be.
We're hearing, that's Jari Matti heading on a little bit. We're hearing this opening stage is remarkably quick, maybe the quickest of the rally. Sometimes those stages first thing in the morning can be a little difficult.
Yeah, but with this condition, I'm not sure that we're very, very fast.
Good luck today. It's great to see you back.
Thank you.
Yeah, there we go. This one hasn't been run for many, many years. 1994 in this direction, 2000 we think in the opposite direction, maybe 2001. Once again, that information coming from the wonderful It Gets Faster Now website, www.itgetsfasternow.com. Now, that was Jari Matti heading towards the stage. We will go and see who else we might be able to find this morning. Stick with us, folks. Back shortly. Well, welcome back. We have found the legend, Jari Matti Latvala. What a day, Jari Matti and Juho. Do you know what? I love this. Our local friends from radio. That is Henry Hampamäki. Is that right? Jari Matti will know. Is that Henry Henry?
Yes, it's Henry Hampamäki. Yes, he's a famous commentator.
Yeah, but he was a great driver, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was good. He was doing rally and then also rally cross.
Rally cross driver, that's right. Jari Matti, yesterday, better than your expectations?
Yeah, it definitely was better than I expected. I mean, the result-wise, we are being fifth overall. I mean, it's lots better than I thought. Conditions been quite challenging, and they continue to be challenging. So we need to be really, let's say, focused.
Really focused. How was the focus when you went past Cali yesterday? Tell me what went through your mind when you saw him the side of the road.
So luckily I heard the information before the stage. So I got the info that Kalle has stopped, which of course was quite a big disappointment. But then quite quickly through, I had to go, try to see what is the place, so that we are we are also aware where is this place. So that was the thing. Then you very quickly you come back to the driver mode. So first you think about as a team principal side, okay, for the points, for the Kalle, for the team, but then you have to quickly go to the driver mode.
Well done, Jari. Listen, we won't hold you up any longer because the rain is now once again coming down quite quickly. Let's grab a word. Good luck today, Jari Matti Latvala. Great to see him back out. Let's grab a quick word with, here we go, Juho Hänninen having a word with Aaron Johnson there. Little Makra stand. Look at that. Makra is the food of the gods here in Finland. Quick word with Juho. Juho, what a day you boys had yesterday. A different challenge today, a long day.
Yeah, different challenge, and if you look at the weather, it's getting more interesting. This is tricky bust out, this first one. It's not gonna be easy, so I can see slightly nervousness on my driver. Need to keep calm.
It's the kind of stage he loves. It's blindingly fast, this stage, isn't it?
Yeah. And yesterday was good day, so we just continue from that and take it relaxed. And we have a good margin with Rally 2, Rally 1, so I'd say that we can back off if it's tricky and it doesn't matter.
Back off, Jari-Matti Latvala. Good luck. Oh, Juho Hänninen and Jari-Matti. Hopefully we're going to see them again because they put smiles on everyone's faces this weekend. They really have. Come and have a look at this. Come and have a look here. Here we go. Taka Saarinen just sheltering from the rain. Is he going to buy himself something? He's got the right idea. Look at this. My goodness me. Strawberry jam. Oh, pancakes. Oh, my goodness me. It's very tempting. Would you ever have pancakes and jam for breakfast?
Yeah, quite a good breakfast, yes.
Look at this, makara.
Yes, this is Rari Makala, so proper breakfast.
You're an athlete. You don't need any more breakfast. How are you feeling this morning, though, Taka-san? Maybe a slightly difficult position. What do you do? What's the tactic today? What's the plan?
Let's see how it's going. Fast one. It's very tricky weather, so condition going to be really tricky. Of course, I try to push, but maybe not maximum in the beginning to see how it's going with the car and the feeling. And if I feel confident, of course I push. But yeah, it's I guess many things can happen today.
You've got a nice margin behind you, so you can be strategic out there today.
Let's see it. Suninen also very quick on this kind of stages, of course. So yeah, I need to look front and behind, and I need to find a balance and choose the best option.
It was great yesterday. Keep it up, Taka-san.
Thank you.
There we are. That's our friend Taka-san. A lot of people's favourite driver. He's not tempted to have the makra and the pancakes and the coffee. Someone's tempted though. That'll be me. I've already had some porridge. We'll see whether I have a second breakfast. Okie dokie. So, 2 more Rally 1 cars. Where are they? We will find out shortly. Are they coming here? Do we have to get in the car? I don't know, but I'm going to find out. This man here is the guardian of my €5. Got a €5 bet on him from yesterday. He knows. Proper pressure on Thierry Neuville. Oh, this is great. Here we go. Less than 7 seconds separates Neuville from Elvin Evans. 160 kilometres. I think the rally could be decided through this morning's stages almost. Who is going to get the right rhythm in these tough stages? Thierry Neuville, this morning is such an important morning.
Like yesterday morning and
tomorrow morning.
afternoon and tomorrow morning.
Nothing is insignificant here. But with the overnight rain, the length of the Lupa stages, the speed in this opener, it's a challenging loop.
It is definitely. I mean, we crossed a heavy rain now on the road section, which has passed the stage, so conditions going to be tricky. But we were capable of doing the job yesterday, so we should be able today.
How much motivation are you taking from the fact that you're having to look after my €5 bet? Does that speed you on? Does that give you that?
Definitely. It's all about the money.
Oh yes, it is. Thierry Neuville, best of luck today. Look at this, going through the exercises, just limbering up. You know what it's like on a cold, damp, wet morning. You've got to get those muscles going. You know, when you're an athlete, look at this. And the hands, so important. I'm limbering, David. David Evans asking what I'm up to. I'm just limbering the shoulders. As you get a little bit older, the dampness gets into the joints a little bit more. Look at Neuville. He's got this routine set up. It's there. This is the one that I like. Let's watch this with interest. Let's just watch this with interest. We're watching David with interest. I just wonder when we get the chance, we'll have a chat with Thierry about the patterns that he creates there and what it is. It's to do with close and near and distant focus, lateral focus, primal focus, all of those things. Anyway, let's head to the back here. Oh, wonderful. Our 2 leading protagonists on day 2. Thierry Neuville, Elvin Evans. What a battle we've got in front of us. What a battle. Brand new stage, this opening stage this morning. The next 3 they know quite well. Exactly the same as last year. Elvin Evans, these are your sort of conditions out here this morning. It could be Wales Rally GB.
Morning, yeah. It's pretty wet.
You know, traditionally in the wet, challenging conditions, you're a man that reads grip very well. Do you see it as an opportunity?
I don't know if I do or not, but yeah, we just have to do our best like always.
It's going to be a close battle out there today. Tell me about the approach.
Just to drive, do a good job as possible and see what it brings.
What do we know about this opener?
Not a lot. It's new. Obviously, that's always tricky here in Finland with the notes, but yeah, let's see who gets it right.
Yes, great stuff. Elvin Evans, Saturday morning. He's the last of our Rally 1 cars. That means that he's leading the rally. Do you know, I'm excited. I'm excited for this battle today. It's wonderful to watch. Don't forget Takamoto Katsuta, 16 behind. Can he bring himself back into the fight? We'll have to wait and see. These are the boys we will be watching. Who is this behind us here? Not sure who that is. That Jari Huhtinen? Let's see if we can grab a very quick word with Jari Huhtinen. Where is he? He's in his car. Let's grab a word with Jari. He had a great day yesterday. Some amazing times from Huhtinen. He's just watching all live. I'm very sorry to disturb your concentration, Jari Huhtinen, but you had such a good day yesterday. Tell me how you felt your day went yesterday.
Yeah, it was good day. Not any problems and not any mistakes, so I'm really happy about that. But for sure, today is not easy day.
It's not an easy day, and this stage here, it's a brand new stage. Do you know, has it ever been run in national rallies? Do you know this stage at all?
Yes, we're driving that 2015, I think so, but can't really remember anything.
What about the weather conditions? You know, what do these roads do around here when it rains? Does the water run off the road, or does it gather on the road? What might we expect to see? You've been watching all live. Does it look like there's much water on the road?
No, it looks okay, but it's difficult to know how much muddy come on the road when they're cutting. But let's see.
You had a great day yesterday, Jari. Keep it up.
Thank you.
There we go, Jari Huhtinen. He was remarkably quick, but we don't expect anything less from Jari. We know that he's a quality driver. He really is, particularly on these conditions. Now, young Oliver Solberg, another driver who had a good day yesterday. Great competition. Remember, Oliver not scoring points. Is that correct? I've got it right at last. Some great pace though yesterday, Oliver. How difficult is it to find that extra, maybe 0.25% that the competitiveness brings when you're not scoring points here?
No, but scoring points or not, obviously you still want to do the same race, so that doesn't really matter. So you still race is a race. So of course the competition is very high, but yeah, the level of risk I don't want to take that the guys are taking, because yeah, I want to finish the race also for first of all, and it would be nice to have a good rally Finland for once.
And you need the kilometers, you need the mileage here, you need to learn these stages, don't you?
Yeah, exactly. So for sure, if I've just maybe finished a few other years, it would help for now. But okay, it's okay. Pace is still not so bad, and yeah, I'm around in the fight still, so I'm happy.
Magic. It's always good to see you happy, Oliver Solberg. And I said it in the last rally, you're almost exactly there with the hair. You know, you've got to go through a bit of pain when you're growing a lovely hairstyle. You have to go through that in-between period where it looks a bit scruffy and messy. He's almost there, isn't he? You're looking great. Now, how's this young man looking? It's Elliot Edmondson. Yeah, I'm never being rude, David. Elliot, good morning. How are you feeling this morning?
I'm very good, thanks. How are you?
Yeah, I am really quite good. But it's never nice when you put a damp coat on in the morning. I got very wet last night. It was still damp, but that's not your problem. Wet stages out there. What do you hear about them?
Well, probably the same as you, to be honest. Wet, slippery, difficult. But no, you know, it'll still be a big challenge anyway, no matter the conditions. So, yeah, we'll see what we've got.
160 kilometres, that's a long day, isn't it?
It is a long old day. You know, we thought yesterday was long, but this will be even longer with the road sections as well. But, you know, it's okay. We're ready to go.
That's what you're an athlete. You're an elite athlete, and that's what happens when you're an elite athlete. Folks, there we are. We've caught up with our leading WRC 2 drivers. We've had just about all of our Rally 1 drivers. We did sadly miss, as Thierry Neuville moves towards the stage, we did sadly miss Teemu Sunninen, Elvin Evans, just getting himself ready. Shall we go and have another little word? Who have we got down here? Who is this? Is this Emil? Is that Sami Päiri? Sami had a great day. Let's go have a quick word with Sami, because he had a really good day yesterday. He picked up a puncture in the penultimate stage, the last stage out in the forest before they came into Harju. Dropped himself back a little bit, but he's still very, very, very much in the fight. Don't forget, a lot of talk around the service park about Toyota's Rally 2 car, Toyota's Rally 2 campaign perhaps next year, who they might have as factory drivers there. This young man's name comes up every time we have that debate. Sami Päiri is doing everything right. Enormous pace from him out there yesterday. Let's see how he's feeling this morning. give them a second. We don't want to distract them too much, and particularly with this horrible weather, we certainly don't want to keep them out of the car for too long. Sammy Pyre, can we have a quick word with you? Good morning. Sammy, a good day yesterday. A little bit disappointing with that puncture towards the end of the day, but the fight is still very much on.
Yeah.
How would you go about it? You know, is it a measured approach over the rest of the kilometres, or is it just banging them in there?
We have still more than 200 kilometers, and the difference is like 10 seconds, so it's nothing.
Now, I was talking to you before the little super special last night, and you said you used some choice words to describe that stage. It wasn't your favourite stage, the little one. How did you get on in there?
Yeah, sure, it was not my favorite, but still the time wasn't too bad. Still, some of the top guys were still a bit behind us, so it was fine.
Yeah, great stuff. That's Sammy Pyre. He did a great job yesterday. So there we are, folks. A big, big, big day in front of us. 160 kilometres, 8 stages to come out there. Don't forget, you know, we are out and about on the roads. You can follow us as we make our way from stage end to stage start to service area to perhaps the odd coffee stop as well on the Dirtfish Live Centre, and obviously follow all the action, all the news as it breaks on Dirtfish Live Centre. We'll be back with you lunchtime for an update, folks. Keep an eye on our YouTube channel for some great videos. There really are some great videos on the channel there. Folks, it's all underway. They're into the opening stage. We'll talk to you again later on.